Welcome back to Frühling, everybody, episode 81. We're just down here on field 13. It is still October. I wanted to go ahead and get this sprayed. And we're going to run some manure on it before we advance to November. And then in November, we're going to go ahead and harvest 14. We got some corn on there. That'll be our last harvest on 14. And then we'll sell 14 and field 3 and say goodbye to those for the series and move right along. Field 3 there has been a long time coming. We've been waiting to get that harvested. It's finally ready, because when we switched seasons on, it did slow us down a little bit and we had to wait for the harvest month to come up. But it is here. I decided I'm gonna skip putting manure on field 8 because a lot of it is actually good. That is the one right by our ice cream production. We have barley on there. I decided I'm gonna skip that because a lot of it is really good. There's just a few parts that are bad, but overall, I mean, if I start spreading on there, it's gonna go over and then it'll be bad again anyway, so we might as well just leave it where it's at. This field here, 13, is in dire need of some fertilization. We might not actually even get all the way up to the proper amount. This is probably one of the fields we should have probably just used the fertilizer spreader on and put it right where it should be, but I kind of like to do things authentically here. Here's that strip that I was wondering how this would turn out. We can start to see that there's a little spot there. It does give the field personality. I do kind of like that. Everything's not going to be perfect. That's what I do like about the precision farming is, you know, weeds are just not like completely the same throughout the whole field. They're just scattered around, which is a lot more realistic and feels... well, it looks a lot more eye-appealing too, because it's like, wow, there's just a little spot over there. And of course we do save a lot on herbicide with spot spraying too as well. Alright, I think that'll do it for this field. I guess there's one little spot over here yet. Yeah, interesting, I can't spray where we didn't plant there too. Alright, we'll go with that. Let's get this folded up and then we'll run up and grab the manure thrower, spreader I guess we should call it, and then we'll get this fertilized. Alright, let's get this drop down here, sneak her in here. I don't think I'm gonna put anything else in this shed. I don't think it's probably good just with those two in here. Kind of got our workflow ironed out here, so oh, I actually have the Vultra over there ready to go for this. I forgot I left that over there. Alright, we'll park this here then. It's filled up and ready to go, it looks like. We actually have quite a bit in our pit there as well. I guess we can go out the back way here. Actually, I think we still have our wagon filled too with corn that we need to drop into our silo, but I guess that is not a big deal. We can do that whenever. Okay, let's see here what we got for radius. I guess it is what it is here. Well, it's not that wide, I guess. Our slurry, I think, is actually a little bit wider than this. I don't think I'd want a bigger manure thrower either, because it is a small farm, we gotta keep in mind.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the you don't do, well I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
Alright, just getting the last little bit here. Might as well just burn the rest of this up, so I'm trying to... I guess it doesn't really stop after we've been over a certain spot, but... I figure we might as well use it up. Oh, actually it is stopping right there. That's interesting. There's a little bit over here yet, but... I think there was some here in the upper right-hand corner that when we started we missed. I was expecting it to be wider than it actually was, but... it didn't quite make it. So we'll just get the last little bit here. I don't know if I'll get it all used up or not. I guess it's not that big of a deal if we use it all up or not. I do want to check what the field looks like. Ooh. Pardon me, right? Okay, we're at okay, 160. Yeah, 200 would be better. 150, there's 100. Yeah, we got some bad spots, but most of it's pretty good. Or okay. So I don't think we're going to worry about the rest of that. That's good enough. Like I said, probably it would have been ideal to use the actual fertilizer and use the thrower. So when it's this low, otherwise it's like we'd have to do another spread on it, which is kind of ridiculous. Alright, let's stop that. Drop, seal that up. Okay, we'll get this back. I think I'll get it filled back up again. And then we'll just... I suppose we could drive the equipment down here and get ready for the harvest next month. I gotta double check and make sure that we can harvest next month. I believe we can, corn. So yeah, it started in October. I think we got one more month yet. It might be raining, but the day's getting so late on us, I'd rather just start fresh in the morning, I think. Just fill it back up here. Put more manure in our box there then. Alright. Do I need another tractor down there or not? I can't remember. We might be short one. Double check here. Yeah, we need another tractor so I could bring that. Maybe I can send a driver down on it. He's probably going to get stuck, though. Oh, he might actually take it. That's interesting. Oh, he's probably going to get stuck in that woods. But yeah, let's check the calendar. Corn, yep, we can do it next month. So we'll go ahead and get our... Oh, actually, I still have a little bit in the harvester yet, but... Yeah, in the previous episode, we went ahead and harvested this field. We'll have to decide what we want to put in there. So yeah, we almost got all the fields under our belt. That's the goal of this playthrough, so... I think he's coming up down here. Oh, he went... Did he turn around? I thought he was going through those trees. That's weird. He did come the other way. And he stopped. That's fine. We'll just run this down to 14 along with our header trailer. This crop's looking pretty good here. We got 20% in the harvester, so I don't know if I'll be able to get all that on or not. I guess regardless, we'll still want to bring our wagon over. I'll do that last. I got to get the header brought down here too. We did buy this header on a previous episode, so we got our own corn header now, so I don't really have to hold off on doing corn crops anymore, or sunflowers for that matter. We got the 7R all cleaned up on our other episodes, so this thing is looking pretty good. So I hate to get it too dirty anymore. Oh, let's see. It unfolds like that. We'll just get it ready. We'll just leave it right there, I think. Alright. Let's relieve the driver here. We'll grab our gravity box and get it unloaded in our silo. I suppose next month our grass fields will be ready to go too. That's crazy. Or does it stop in November? I can't remember. When you got seasons on, it freezes at some point. I think it says it on our calendar. Grass. Yeah, we should have one more month yet, so it should be ready, and then we could cut it in November or somewhere between there. It gets snowy though, I sure as hell don't want to be cutting grass. Okay. More corn to the silo. And we still ain't done yet. We got a lot more yet. Alright, that was the last little bit there. I think what we'll do is just park the tractor right here. And then we're going to take a nap. And it'll be November. And we'll just drive down to field 14 and get cracking. Let's go for 9. Alright, is it a November morning here? It doesn't look like we have any rain in the forecast, although it did show on our... we got a little bit at 6 o'clock, I guess, but... because it originally said, yeah, rain. Alright, let's jump into the Vultra. And we'll head down to field 14. What I'll probably do is... dump what we got in the hopper into the trailer here, because why not? That way we got extra room. Probably gonna need most of it, I think. I think we got quite a good harvest here to do, so we'll pipe this out, and then we'll check our field and see what kind of a harvest we're gonna get. There we go. Yeah, well, that's doing that. Let's check this out. Yeah, so we got 82 out of 89, 125 there. I suppose it all depends on the clay and the soil and the pH level and all that stuff. So it's not perfect, but I would say it's pretty good. We're getting lost in here now. Need a corn maze. Alright. Let's go on ahead and get cracking at this, huh? And we get to say goodbye to this field and field 3. Couldn't quite get it all in that last run there. I had to come back for one more strip. But we got her all done here. I'm trying to think. I think we had 20, 80. I guess it would have fitted by 2%. We would have almost been full there. So we could have just left that one on here, I guess, but why stop when you don't have to, I guess. Okay, so we're going to unload this. Now I think we can go ahead and do the honors. And we can go ahead and sell field 3. We already harvested the corn on last episode on that one. We're going to get $67,000 for that one, so let's go ahead and sell that. And then we're going to sell 18 or 14, I guess, but these are the... Sell 3, and then we'll get rid of 14 here. Another $33,000 for this one. All right. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, our sunflowers are ready to go on 6 and 10. So I think what I want to do is hit 6 first. Actually, they both actually need to be done this month, no matter what. But let's I think we're going to start with 6. And then we can finish up the other one on the next episode, I think. Let's see if I can get this header on here correctly. I've been having some issues with this lately. That should be about right. A little more difficult than it looks. Okay, so let's see if we can hire some workers to drive our stuff down there. I love how that works. It just folds it up and gets her going. It don't look too bad. I could have had it more on the back, or farther on the back on the trailer. Almost up too far towards the front, I think. Alright, let's see if we can send the combine down there too. Or there's abouts. Alright. And we shall take this corn up to our silo. Let's see what our grand total is. Guess we'll drive through this way. Alright, another load into the silo. I think we're gonna have quite a bit of corn here. This should all, we could actually, the best part about this is when we do sell it, I think it's in June, we can use our big wagon just to load that up and then sell it. Actually, it looks like the corn's gonna be ready to sell in January, so that's not that far off. Cereal factory's gonna take it. Okay, so what is our grand total for corn? 31,843. Looks like, did everybody make it over here? I think they're both here on the map. Let's just put it like this, maybe. Alright, let's see what we got over here. Oh, he got hung up. Alright, let's get him off of there. I was hoping he must have got hung up right away. I wanted him in front of the combine here. That's okay, we'll just drive by. We'll throw our flashers and beacons on. And we'll just sit right in front of the road. I guess we can come down here a little bit. We'll just sit right in front of the road like we own the place. Because as long as we got our flashers and beacons on, we can do anything we want. The beauty of having a corn header is we can also use it for our sunflowers. But if you were just strictly doing sunflowers, I'd probably recommend to actually use a sunflower header because you can actually go a little bit faster. Alright, these looks like a going pretty good here. Filling up our hopper. I pushed my luck there, and the last one I was trying to get both there, yeah, all of it in one, and ended up having to leave two on both sides. Oh, and I still missed that little bit. It's an epic fail. Alright. Okay, let's get this in the trailer. 5,600. It's a small little harvest. You don't get that much out of sunflowers, it seems like. Oh, we could also go ahead and remove our, what was it, 14. We don't need that one anymore. Delete. And we got rid of field 3. That way we can keep up on these. I kind of haven't been filling in, you know, here from lime down, just because it's, I wish it was pictures. It's kind of just, I wish they would upgrade the work plan mod, but I do use it for planning the fields out, and I'll have to go through and do the rest of those. Figure out what we're gonna put on these other fields here. Okay, so that is that. So we'll just put this back on the trailer. We're gonna run it over to 10, I think, or I'll have it all set up for you guys for the next episode. It's kind of tricky. I almost have to back up because I got to get turned around and I can't run over the fields. Yeah, we're only about half wagon full. We could probably be alright, but I'll just go ahead and unload it, and then I'll take it down to field 10 and we'll be ready to go for the next episode. Alright, so I'm going to leave it there for today's episode, and we'll see you guys on the next one.